But with me now, after that long ramble, I've got Sam Hart and Andrew Regan from Grand Dame Theatre.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you're in the Greater Manchester Fringe as well?
We are indeed.
Yeah. So tell me about your production.
Okay, so we've got two productions going into the Fringe this year. First one is Britainland, which has been written by Tess Humphrey, and the second one is Lionheart Phantom by Tess Humphrey, and that actually debuted at Salford Arts Theatre this year.
I guess that went really, really well.
It did. We got great feedback. We were awarded 4.5 stars from some reviewers, so we were really happy with that. Yeah, we did pretty well.
Yeah. So today primarily we're going to talk about Britainland. What can you tell me about it without giving everything away? Who wants to talk first?
Okay, Jill. Well, it's an absurdist dark comedy based in a bunker below the Ministry of Defence, and 4 of the UK's elite are down there in this bunker. The Field Marshal.
Am I there then?
Well, of course, you can join us if you like. Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
So you've got the Field Marshal, so a high-ranking British Army officer. You've got the Archbishop of Canterbury. You've got someone from the Press Association, and you've got go for it. And you've got a right-wing member of Parliament, and we have had nuclear missile fired at us by North Korea. Yeah, I know, sounds crazy, doesn't it? We've had a nuclear missile fired at us by North Korea, and we effectively have 20 minutes to decide what we're going to do to solve what could become a bit of a
situation.
A hairy situation, Sam, exactly.
So does it start and end in the bunker? Or do you not want to say?
It does.
It does, yeah. It starts and ends in the bunker. Right. So all the action is in the bunker, and you've got these 4 slightly quirky characters who are sitting down there trying to decide what on earth to do. And, of course, they've all got their own agenda. You've got a politician, a military man, a religious man, etc. So it promises to be a bit crazy.
So tell me about the people who are in it. Yourself, of course.
Okay, well, like I said, I play the Field Marshal. Yeah. A lovely actress called Keziah Lockwood is playing the right-wing politician. We have Jade Hall as the Press Association media lady, and Anthony Lally is playing our lovely Archbishop of Canterbury. So the 4 of us together, there's 2 guys and 2 girls, and it promises to be we started rehearsals this weekend, didn't we? Yeah. And we were, there were moments where we were on the floor laughing. It was great fun.
It's a good sign.
And it's a great script as well, Jill. Yeah. I think me and Sam were talking about the script just before, and Tess Humphrey's done a fantastic job, and we're just really excited about bringing it to life for the Greater Manchester Fringe. Yeah.
So not long now. So when is it actually on?
It's going to be on 19th till the 24th of July, and that's, again, like your previous guest, at Bandit, Mugger and Thief in Canal Street. And you can grab your tickets at the Greater Manchester Fringe website.
Right. When did they change the name of the tourist bar?
It was a few months ago. I think it was about 4 months ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. There was nothing wrong with the previous name.
No.
Oh, you see, I disagree with Sam on that. I prefer Bandit, Mugger and Thief, and he prefers tourist.
It's easier to say, tourist.
Well, it is actually.
That is true.
And it takes up a lot of you on Twitter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you saw your characters.
We were talking about characters before. Yeah. We were. No, but it's an interesting name, though, anyway.
There is actually a joke in the play about Twitter and the characters. There's the Press Association lady, she's actually tweeting from the bunker about what's going on, but she runs out of characters on Twitter, so she has to start a new tweet, of course.
Oh, fancy that. Very current, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's the other thing about the production. It's very topical, very political, and there's a lot in it that people will relate to
and will recognise.
Yeah,
but it is really fun, even though it's political, and it sounds quite dark, this nuclear apocalypse, but it's actually really fun, and it sort of descends into chaos in a good way. We end up with these characters walking around with tinfoil underwear by the end of the play.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a roller coaster.
Sort of a dark comedy then. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, doke. I'm going to play a tune and then we'll come back and talk some more. And I think you selected Adele, didn't you?
Yes.
When we were young.
Yeah, that's right.
Prime there, because I do love Adele, but we're coming towards the end of the show, and I know the lads have got so much more to say. So we're going to talk quickly about Phantom, aren't we?
Yeah, Lionheart Phantom is a contemporary farce which is going into the Fringe. It's the 11th and 12th of July, and that's at the Castle Hotel in the Northern Quarter. Grab your tickets at the Greater Manchester Fringe website.
That was really good. And so do we want to give out the final information again then about Britainland? Just a reminder as to website?
Absolutely. Well, you can book tickets via the Greater Manchester Fringe website. It's on from the 19th to the 24th of July, so we're lucky that we've got a 6-night run. That's quite a long run for the Fringe, I think.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
A lot of shows are only 2 or 3 nights. We've got 6 nights, which is great.
How have you managed that?
Sam.
Friends in high places.
Well, that's not bad, is it then? Yeah, well done.
And I think one of the things I'm excited about the show is because it's in Bandit, Mugger and Thief, it's quite an intimate venue.
Yeah.
And it looks just like a bunker, doesn't it, Sam?
It does. It actually does.
So it's really going to be quite realistic, I think, in terms of the tension and the excitement and the craziness.
Well, I hope both the productions go really, really well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned and listening, because up next is actually Ian Rothwell in his new slot on Salford City Radio. And if you've missed anything tonight and you want to find out, go on to the Listen Again facility on Salford City Radio, and I'll be giving lots more information out about the Fringe.